This is AI Command App News. Today, Uber's president says AI spending is getting harder to justify. Palantir is down 23% year-to-date as software stocks claw back amid AI fears. MIT Technology Review punctures the AI jobs panic. Pope Leo XIV issues his first encyclical and uses AI as a lens on concentrated power, and the Dow surges 300 points on US-Iran deal hopes as oil tumbles. Let's start with the story everyone in enterprise procurement is talking about. Uber has burned through its annual AI budget 4 months into 2026. President and Chief Operating Officer Andrew McDonald told the Rapid Response podcast that the company is not seeing meaningful returns on its AI investments and that further spending is, quote, harder to justify. Why this matters? Uber is not a skeptic. Uber is one of the largest enterprise AI buyers in transportation. If their ROI story is shaky, it's a leading indicator for every CFO sitting on an inflated 2026 AI line item. Expect tighter procurement reviews, more pilots that never reach production, and a quiet rotation away from open-ended consumption contracts toward fixed-scope deployments. Story 2. Palantir. Palantir stock is down 23% in 2026, while the broader software ETF IGV has rebounded. According to Investors Business Daily, the sector is grappling with worries that AI itself is the disruption, that the application layer many SaaS companies sit on may be eaten by foundation models and agentic systems. The signal here is bigger than one ticker. The market is starting to separate AI infrastructure from AI applications, and it is repricing the application layer downward. Boards that built their 26 and 27-year forecasts on SaaS-style net revenue retention should be rerunning their models. Story 3. The AI Jobs Reality Check. MIT Technology Review today. Despite growing hysteria over AI's threat to white-collar work, there is still scant evidence that the technology is actually displacing workers at scale. The narrative, they argue, is running ahead of the data. For business leaders, this cuts two ways. First, slow down on the "will replace headcount with AI" pitch deck. The data is not there yet. Second, the productivity gains are real, but they accrue to workers who are augmented, not eliminated. Investment in tooling and integration is paying off. Investment in workforce reduction predicated on AI is, so far, a story. Story 4. The Pope. Pope Leo XIV issued his first encyclical, and it uses artificial intelligence as the lens. TechCrunch reports the document is not really about AI in a technical sense. It is about concentrated power, eroding democracy, and a tech elite shaping the world to its own advantage. For markets, this matters because moral authority feeds into regulatory authority. European regulators have already cited religious and civil society voices in shaping the AI Act enforcement framework. Expect this encyclical to be quoted in Brussels, in Washington, and in shareholder resolutions over the next 12 months. Compliance budgets will respond. Story 5. The macro tape. The Dow rose 300 points Tuesday on hopes for a US-Iran deal, per Investors Business Daily. Oil prices tumbled in morning trading on the same news. Marvel, Dell, and Costco report later this week. Translation: geopolitical risk premium is coming out of crude, which is bullish for transports, airlines, and consumer discretionary on the margin. But if the deal stalls, the unwind will be fast. Hedge accordingly. One more data point worth flagging. Elbit Systems rallied today after securing a $1.4 billion European defense contract, while the Pentagon is reportedly sparring with SpaceX over a Starlink price hike during the Iran conflict. The defense tech intersection is where AI capital is quietly flowing while everyone watches the Magnificent Seven. Bottom line for today, the AI hype curve is bending. Buyers are pushing back. Application layer SaaS is being repriced. Jobs displacement is not yet showing up in the data. The Pope is now in the conversation, and the macro tape is being driven by Iran, not earnings. Watch your AI vendor renewal terms. Watch the application layer software sector, and watch oil. That's your AI news for today from AI Command App.